Wait, let me get my head straight. I need a drink of water, it's been days I've had a headache. Don't wanna wake up one day, feel like I regret things. I want my story just to have a happy ending. And I don't got a plan B, a plan A's all I need. Took ships from the sea and burnt them all, no retreat. It's kill or get eat and get buried with the seeds, but that makes me feel free, hella focused on my dreams. I got habits, they're established, I'm doing things a bit manic, but I can handle it. Juggle this, juggle that, struggle here, lose some cash, win and lose, make it back. You can choose your own path, nothing good comes fast, nothing fast ever lasts, so I'll be patient but attack every day like it's my last. Push the pedal to the gas, burn the fuel that I have, start a fire, light a match, I ain't never looking back. So plant hard in your feet, there's no retreat. Burn the boats on the shore till they're buried underneath. There ain't no going back. Forget the past, out of desperation are the people born who can last. There's no retreat, don't believe you got it in you, you can do anything that you think that you need. Don't be scared, go succeed. The only people who compete are the ones who don't retreat.
Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, evening, morning, whoever, wherever you're at. It's Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Mine's been great. I didn't sleep all day like I did the day before that, and whenever else. So I'm doing good. Feeling better. I had to cancel on bingo though. I'm gonna do bingo next weekend. Just gonna do the nails and go shopping this weekend tomorrow. So hopefully I'll feel good enough to do that. Shoot. So I thought I'd come live for a little bit. I didn't know I was gonna come live, but I thought, well, there's nothing else to do, so I'm gonna get my ass up on YouTube and see what there's to do on YouTube. God knows there's a lot going on YouTube with Miss Purple's ass and what she's going after Buddy, and then what Buddy's going after her. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be epic. It already is being that way. It's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Especially, I want to say the stuff with Sabrina, the bruises. Those look like bruises. They don't look like they're track marks, and they're all over in different spots. And if you know anything about being a drug addict, if you even read about being a drug addict, when people shoot up, they shoot for the vein. You have to hit a vein, is what I've always read. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But don't you have to have a vein to shoot up? That's why people do it in between their toes. Also, they don't want it to show up on their arms, so they do it between their toes. There's a vein. And so when they did that and they died from doing that. But it's whatever Purple thinks and says, right? We go by what she says. She thinks she's God on here. Well, she's got to realize she ain't shit. She'll never be shit. She's never going anywhere in her life. And you know what gets me is that she's 40, her husband's 50, and them not saying nothing against anybody, but she thinks she's perfect. She's so rich, but yet she's renting her house. I think she's getting Section 8, and they know the people that owns the house, and she's getting Section 8. There's something weird with that. Like, why when you try to own a house at your age? Your husband's getting up there in age there, sweetheart. Well, I guess there's no one out there today at this time. Well, I can talk to myself. I like talking to myself a lot. I do it all the time. But how about that weather? I'm at 82 and mostly sunny. But then the humidity is bad out there. Jackie's painting his truck. He had to go get a dump truck because his other one broke down a month ago, 2 months ago, and we had to have another one for work, so he had to break down and buy a dump truck, and he's painting it, so he's having fun painting. I'm sitting inside doing nothing. I'd say the 8 in chat's probably some of Purple's people. She says she don't watch me, but she does. I know she does. And for no reason. There's no reason to watch me. I'm not in the mix. Half the time I don't know what's going on. Well, hey there, Fancy Glam. How are you, sweetie? Beautiful Fancy Glam. I loved your pictures the other day on your video that you did. You were so beautiful. Yeah, the notification may not have shown to everybody. Sometimes you gotta unsubscribe and then subscribe again and then hit all again. I'm doing good. I'm feeling a lot better today than I did before yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. So I'm feeling a lot better. I'm able to move around a little bit more, so that makes it a lot better. I'm wheezing. I think I've got a sinus infection or something with that and my eyes and everything. Everything's swelled up again. I think I've got like a sinus infection up in here because I had a headache and it's just, and I'm not feeling too well with it. My throat hurts, but other than that, I'm good. Feeling a lot better. May not look that good, but I'm feeling a lot better. So, how have you been doing, Fancy? I think a lot of people's been catching up on that case. I heard about it. Where they just found the parents or something, didn't they? Is that the same case? They figured out the parents were involved. Hey, Love Ultra. How are you? Yeah, the parents were arrested, so they're wanting to figure out where the body is, aren't they, or something like that. I haven't caught up on that case. With the kids, I can't hardly do the kids' cases. It just it really brings me down on the kid cases because I don't know how in the heck someone could sit there and do anything like that to an adult, let alone a child. Arrested and charged with murder. Have they found the body? I'm good. I love Ultra. I'm feeling a lot better today. That's good. How are you doing today? So on that case, did they find the parent? They found the parents guilty of murder. Do they know where the little girl is? Did they already find the little girl? Baby is still missing, as far as I know. Wow. One of them's gonna break. They're gonna find out something. That case is so sad, baby. But that baby will hopefully bring justice to himself and his half sister. Yeah, good thing. If there's a half sister, good thing she's gone away from them. That's just sad. Hopefully, one of them breaks. Hopefully, one of them breaks and tells where the baby is. Hopefully, they'll pin them against each other and some good detective work and get it through and get the case solved. That's so sad. That makes me so sad. It really does. It's awful. Yeah, someone else I had talked to today was talking about that um case, and that's why I was asking if the body was found, because from what I heard, the body wasn't found. The circumstantial evidence is pretty strong in this case. Well, then they're gonna find them guilty. They should be. Half sister was left blind with only 3% brain activity because her monstrous piece of shit father. What happened to the little girl that's alive? Did they abuse her too? Wheelchair bound? Was it because of them what they did, or was she already just wheelchair bound and had problems? The father abused her that bad? Oh my goodness. She was 10 weeks old at the time. Wow. And how old is she now? Hey, Canadian girl. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see ya. How you doing? And they didn't know anything at 10 weeks old that he did that to her? Did he not get in trouble for it? They never found out it was him that shook her that hard that did that? Happy Friday to you too, Canadian girl. That is awful. Poor little girl. Hey, Dree, happy Friday. How are you, sweetie? Sweetie Petite, how are you? How did these kids end up back in the hands of these his monstrous ass? How did they end up back with him? After he served 4 years and got 180 days and 4 years probation and got out and then was around the child again. How do they allow that? Yes, he served 1 day in jail and 6 months or a year of child neglect classes. Oh, wow. That just sickens me to the core. Then he went on to have more babies with another woman. And let me guess, he abused them too. He also has another son that was born with alcohol syndrome. Unfit piece of shit parents. Yeah, I'd say so. See, these CPS workers need to take kids away from parents like this. They need to find them, take them away, and worry about them kids and not worry about the ones that don't need taken away from their parents. I don't know how in the world you can spend one day in jail for that one day. He is a monster. Sounds like the mom's a monster too. If she allowed it, if it was just him raising the kids, was it just him raising the kids, or was she raising them too? Well, she must have. She got arrested for the murder of the little boy. How old was the little boy? Does anybody know? That's so sad. Hi, Maya. How are you, honey? You doing good? I hope so. Happy Friday to everyone. She is battered herself, but a piece of shit for not exposing what happened to the baby. Yeah, battered or not, I don't care. She should have exposed it on the baby and she should have said something. The baby was 7 months old. Who cares if she was battered? A mother would take being battered for her child and leave. Seems like she didn't care. What a this sick world out there. Look at all these sick people doing this shit. Sick individuals to take a child's life. To take a baby's life. Sick, very sick. Sick people. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some cigarettes. I just lit my last one. I gotta go get some in the other room. I don't have to go anywhere, so I'll be right back. Yeah, I'd make sure he's doing it, painting it good. I'm back. Looks like the baby was shaken too. His little face looks like he has been, which makes sense since they said the baby was not up to date with its shots and they couldn't take him to the doctor because dad was abusing him already on probation. Wow. My heart goes out to those babies. People like that don't deserve to have kids. They don't deserve to even be on this earth. And I hope when they go to prison, there's special place prison. They don't like people that hurt kids, and there's people in there that take care of people like that. You know what I mean? Hey, Miss T. Hey, love. How are you? Of course, that's not confirmed. That's just my opinion. There's people out there who would do anything for a child. Then we got the monsters that hurt these poor babies so bad. Pisses me off. It does me too, Dree. It does. Yes, Ultra, I had a great time watching the child cases. His little face just grabbed my heart. His dark eyes, so sad. So the little boy's still alive? How many kids were there and what ones are still alive? Because I'm thinking two, but then the little boy, I'm confused. Are you having a happy Friday, Misty? Baby Emmanuel is presumed deceased. How many children were there, Fancy? Press conference at 4 Pacific, 7 our time. Hi, Cinnamon. How are you, babe? You having a happy Friday? Sounds like the police are working towards a recovery, not a rescue. I wish it could be a rescue. I know of four, one of them being a 2-year-old little girl who seems to be well. At the time, the mother and the father that got arrested, how many kids do they have together? The grandma's car was seized too. Wonder if she had any knowledge of it. Five total for him, but I'm talking about the mother and father, the man and the woman that got arrested. How many children do they have together? Just the one that's presumed dead? Emmanuel? I hope I'm saying it right. Okay. So two together, they removed the little girl at age 2 and looking for Emmanuel. Okay. He should never had kids, been allowed to have kids. They should have castrated his ass. Wow. This is unbelievable. Really unbelievable. I'm like out of words. Like, for one, why would they even let him by with that? What he did to the little girl. I mean, she's in a wheelchair, for God's sakes. Sounds like they were under investigation a couple weeks ago for his brother aiding in the house, and I bet the house was full of people a month ago. Hey, Chaos Queen, happy Friday. This world has lost their ever freaking minds. This world really has. Dolly and JLR are covering it. I heard JLR is pretty good. I know I've heard of Dolly. Exactly. I'm so glad California is being put in spotlight of the weak nanny state ways. What's that? The nanny state ways. Wonder if the grandma had knowledge of it. I'm just wondering. Gavin Newsom has been acting like a maniac these last few weeks, demonic and out of control, and now here we have another example of California's weak. No protection for the children. What? Those people burning down the neighborhoods, RVs, and houses, too much of a coincidence. Yeah, the justice system is very flawed. The justice system here in Indiana is very much flawed too. Our justice system is broken and it needs to be filled and fixed with justice. Our tax dollars pays for this, for our protection, for our children's protection. Well, Kid Rock and Tom McDonald has put new scum in his place, Cinnamon. I like Tom McDonald, Kid Rock. Our system is very, very, it's not a system. I wouldn't call it a justice system. In my eyes, it's not. You see the good guys walk and you see the bad guys. The bad guys walk and the good guys go to jail. Hey, buddy, how are you? You enjoying that tan now? I bet you are. That lovely time you had on the beach today. It was beautiful. Really enjoyed your live today. It was a beautiful live. Beautiful place to be today. He does? Wow. Kid Rock called Tom gay? Or Newsom did. Isn't he a governor of Florida? Yeah, I bet your viewers very much enjoyed today, buddy. It was an awesome live. Hey, Monica Love. How are you, honey? Happy Friday. Hey, Tony, how are you doing today? My friend, I hope you're having a nice day. I am. I'm feeling a lot better today, so I'm glad. Newsom did. What the hell? Our government's calling people gay. They probably don't like Tom's opinion on things. He's very opinionated and he says it in his music. Very much so. He's the governor of California. Okay, I got it wrong. Monica's in California. I know, I wasn't feeling well to come on yesterday. I slept till about 3 o'clock and then woke up and really did about nothing. Yes, Gavin Newsom is the governor of California. Everybody's calling him out. That has to ask a brain. Thank God. See, I heard when he first got in, they wanted to do away with him. They didn't want him to be governor. Different people wanted to redo it. I never realized California was bigger than Canada. It is. I never realized that either. Monica, awesome. California is one of the most beautiful states. It holds so many treasures, but we know the government is bizarre and we have fatigue around the United States. We have fatigue victimhood. Did I pronounce that right? Fatigue. Oh, I love Nova Rockefeller and Tom McDonald. I love Tom's music. I like the words that he speaks, and he don't give a shit what he says. And I like a person like that that just tells it. like they want. It's a beautiful day today on this lovely Friday. Well, our governor is just trying to protect the people here because the monster in the White House is messing up all kinds of crap. Yeah, there's all kinds of crap. This whole world's gone fucking nuts. It has. And Texas is getting a lot of people moving there from these states. Yeah, I heard a lot of people are moving from California, especially the ones where they can't get water to where the wildfire fires are. You got shit in every state. You got different people in different states and shit. And here, Trump promised so much. So much he promised to us, and yet it ain't happening. And things just, the world's gone fucking crazy. It's gone crazy. Hello, Past. How are you? Happy Friday. How you doing, sir? See, I like JFK. He's my favorite president. JFK is, I don't know if it's because of the whole Marilyn Monroe scandal, but I liked him too because he did his job well. And they shot him before he could continue to do his job. I'm not seeing past, but I see other people are seeing past. Oh, there he is. Good evening to you, sir. Yeah, people are rising up and saying we have to, with these victims, always playing victim rainbow. Pedophiles are sick of them, mental illness, all of it. We have fatigue. Am I saying that word right? Fatigue. Yes, JFK, not the clown that's in the office. Yeah, he's a clown. I mean, he wears hairspray. Monica. He's got to wear hairspray. How much you want to bet he wears hairspray? Because that hair was like done up, and it looks like he wears hairspray. Wonder what brand he wears. Aquanet. The fumes might be getting to him. I'm about no president right now. I'm about, hey, let's get this whole fucking country together because something's going to happen, and we're not doing too good. We're not sitting too high on the hog right now. This country's got to come together. Yeah, Biden was a bigger clown. I think they're both clowns. I can't believe this. The hairspray. I want to know if he wears hairspray. I know he tans. You can see around his eyes where he puts some goggles on to tan. Or he probably gets a spray tan. I seen a beautiful woman yesterday in California. She went to the doctor for her ultrasound. Her doctor said, let's abort your baby. Is missing two bones in its finger. She said no. Well, I'd say the baby's just missing two bones in its finger. Like, why would you want? I mean, that's not that much. She told the doctor, "You will not kill my baby. He's perfectly fine." Two phones, big deal. She went to her next ultrasound. The bones were visible. The fetus just needed to grow some more. Wow. I believe it too, Miss T. The way I just can't believe this world today. Look around us. Look what's going on. Just open your eyes and look. It's everywhere. It's in every state. And it's going to keep going on till we all stand up and we all say how we feel and we rise above it. We got to rise above it. I'm not saying let's be the French Revolution, but there needs to be a revolution here. Real news or fake news? Oh, Trump says everything's fake. That's fake. That's fake news. That's fake this. That's fake that. Well, that depends on the real news or the fake news. Lots of people hear lots of fake things about California that they hear, but they don't even live here. And I'm like, what are these people talking about? LOL. More like fake news from another state talking about California. Yes, I love. Yes, I love Bobby Kennedy. I love Bobby Kennedy too. I loved him. I wasn't even alive, but I adore the history of who he was and the things he accomplished, and his brother JFK. My parents loved him. My parents loved him. My grandmother loved him. My dad was little when he was in school when they came over and said that the president had been executed or assassinated. One thing I know for sure about California is that it's expensive to live. Yeah, I heard it's really expensive to live. Cali's too rich for me. Monica, you're a rich bitch. You live in Los Angeles, don't you? The the city of angels. Texas was bad enough. Where do you live, Miss T? Don't tell me you live in Arizona where it's hot, hot, hot. That's where Tabby lives, and she tells me the temperature's there. It's hot there. It gets really hot there. But anyways, that's my opinion, and that's your opinion. Again, cinnamon. It's all good, girl. Who is famous monkeys army posting nowadays? Looks like someone's wedding picture that's invasive. Something wrong with those people. I didn't get what you were saying on that. Oh, yeah, you live in Indiana like me, duh. I remember, and now I'm sitting here and I forgot all about you living in Indiana with me. You're a Hoosier daddy. Indiana. Hoosiers. We're all about the college. I live in Bloomington. We just moved about 4 years ago to Avoca, a little town. It's got 693 people. The city of angels. Texas is hot, Miss T. Indiana's like Florida weather. It seems like at times. Monica, did you ever fix your smoke detector? I still hear that sucker in my sleep. She fixed her smoke detector. I don't believe in sending back the ones that were born here. That affects my granddaughter's family. But the ones that jumped the border, that came over illegally, I do believe in sending them back. I believe that everybody is just like we did. We had a process of coming over to America. Every single one of us are immigrants. Black people are immigrants too, but they were really brought here by the British government. They brought them here in slave ships. So a lot of them didn't bring themselves here. They were brought here. There's a saying, though, that JFK has got nothing to do with the other, but he used to say, "We did not land on Plymouth Rock." Oh, no, that was another one that said that. No, it was JFK. No, who am I getting wrong? The saying was, "We did not land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us." That was, not, it was, who was it that said that? I used to know so well my history. Now I don't know who said that. It's got me stumped now. Who is it that said that? Not Medgar Evers. Who was it? He was assassinated. What is his name? I cannot think of it. We did not land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Who said that? Does anybody know that? I can't remember who it is. But it was, yes, you got it, Canadian girl, Malcolm X. And I knew I had it at the tip of my tongue. I just could not get it out and figure it out. Yes, Malcolm X said, "We did not land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us." And it is very true. brought over on slave ships. I so would have been part of the Underground Railroad, and I would have stuck up for people back then. I don't care if it would have got me murdered or myself. I have a lot of family left in California. They've been facing a lot hardships with lots of property and on so on, but they amaze me with their perseveration and strength and grace. Yeah, it's hard. California is hard. The prices. It's getting hard to live anywhere. It really is. It's getting hard to live anywhere. When you think of California, you think of Hollywood. You think of Los Angeles. You think of Alcatraz. You think of everything. It's like California's Haight Ashbury, all those places. See, where I live, Indiana, we used to have a place, Gary, where Michael Jackson was born and lived in a house, and they still have the house up. But Gary used to be the murder capital of the world. And the thing is, our justice system, we say that we're the freest country in the world, yet we have 80% lockup rate than any other country in the world. We have 80% more lockup than what the percentage of the world does. So we're locked up more people than any country combined. Yeah, Gary is a shit town now. My daughter went to a concert not so long ago to see Marilyn Manson, and it's a shithole, but they said that Indianapolis is the new Gary, Indiana. It looks like a scarce town. There ain't much to it, a lot of broken down buildings. It's 95 degrees in Los Angeles right now. Wow. It's hot there. Yeah, Indiana has the humidity right now. We're at 81, mostly sunny, but the humidity. It doesn't get that hot very often, Monica. That's a lot. 95 degrees. I hope you were staying cool, woman. Hope you're staying in that air. When you get out, I hope you're staying in the air conditioner in the car. Yes, my AC. Thank God for AC and Central Air. And AC in the car. Self deprivation is pretty good thing. Get a ride home in an airplane and $1,000 to turn around and come back in the right way. Heather, it's 108 there. You bitch, I bet you're burning. Oh my goodness. I wrote down that medicine that you told me about. I'm gonna have Jackie go to the doctor and ask the doctor about it. Because that's a lot, it seems like a lot cheaper. It might do the job better than what the Ozempic would. So I told Jackie about it. That's high. Where are you located at in California? If you don't care to say. So the Farmer's Almanac for Indiana, and this year for winter snowy and very cold. I bet it's gonna be. We had that. Remember, we had that ice storms. It was ice all over. It was going all over the states. But we get a lot of cold and snow effect from the Great Lakes. I was watching a little bit of those live streams coming out of Nebraska the last few days, and the hundreds of Americans lining up for jobs after they found hundreds of illegals working. See, that's ridiculous, the way I see it. The jobs are being taken. I wouldn't go out in that shit either. I'd stay inside like a vampire. Hey, Dree. Bakersfield, 2.5 hours north of Monica. Damn, you guys are getting it hot up there. Or hot there. 108 feels like 111. Yeah, I was talking about Malcolm X. We did not land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. And yes, I do believe that the brothers had something to do with Marilyn Monroe's death. The Kennedy brothers. My opinion. She's in Bakersfield, Monica. Hi, Jill. How are you? You can come up and chat if you want to. Did your headache go away? In 30 minutes, the press is coming on for the baby boy that was unraveled by the. I don't want to play something that I not allowed to play. Let me see if I can find something on the press. On the. Let me see if I can. See if someone can send Hello.
Hi.
I was wondering if someone could drop a link of the press conference and I could bring it up here on the thing so we could watch it on the baby. The parents being arrested on Emmanuel
Oh, when's that going to be on?
in 30 minutes.
Mm.
If someone could drop me a link in the chat, I can click on it and bring it up on here. I'm trying to figure out if any of you guys can drop a link of any conference on that, please do so I can bring it up and we can watch it together. I'd very much like to watch it because I just now heard about it. I heard about it today when you were talking about it, Jill.
Yeah. Um, I fell asleep and just woke up. Um, just after I got done talking to you, I fell asleep for a little while. So I haven't heard any more about it, but yeah, he's the little 7-month-old that supposedly the mother went to change the diaper in the truck in a shopping center parking lot, and supposedly she got knocked out. Somebody come up and hit her and knocked her out and took the baby, and it's not true. Now they arrested the parents for murder and they're looking for the baby. He's 7 months old, but he must have a learning disability, I think. um he looks like he's got a learning disability.
Cinnamon, can you drop a link to a newsreel that they're having on that in chat?
He's from California. I can't remember what they're saying the name of the place is. Ucapa, I think is what they said.
CAB.
Cabazon, California.
Yeah.
But she didn't have any marks on her from falling on the ground. No marks on her from being hit. The black eye that she's toting around is old. Probably her husband has um, a record mile long of child abuse. Beat his other daughter so bad she's brain damaged and blind. Um, yeah, yeah, it's terrible, terrible, terrible.
Parents arrested in baby's death in California. Trying to see if I can come up with it. He was 7 months old.
Yeah, 7 months old.
Trying to find the latest thing updated about it.
I'm turning on Dolly Vision but it says an hour ago. I don't know if he's really. Um, yeah, I
Let
don't
me
think
see
that.
if I can. I don't know if I can play Dolly Vision.
Yeah, he's not live
It's
anymore.
her
Won't be the press conference. If it's
press conference on parents that were arrested for killing baby.
I'm looking for it and I don't see anything.
Here's the thing. 2 days ago, I'm gonna look at and see if I can try to bring it up on the YouTube, and it's when they were talking to the press.
Has it already happened? The press conference? Press conference.
No, it's gonna be
JLR.
a
6:55. It's going to be on. JLR is going to have it on at 6:55.
yeah, but I can't play his stuff. I don't think.
Mm.
I'll play a little something that was. I want to hear. Let me try to share it and see if it will share.
Yeah, and the mother. If I got this correct,
things that I mentioned.
the mother
Can you
lost
see it?
Let me see. No. Yes, right there. Yes, I can see that.
You can see it?
Yeah.
Okay, like tell me if you guys can hear it.
Kind of
No.
set everybody on a course
Yes.
to go after these
Can you
parents
hear
and
it?
call them liars.
Yes.
Well, I think anytime a parent's interview comes out, it's so easy for the public and the true community to automatically make parallels with the infamous Chris Watts interview. But there were some interesting things here. As you mentioned, not only were there mentions of Emmanuel in past tense, but no matter how their voice was breaking, there was not a single tear squeezed out, not by Rebecca and not by Jake. And it almost came across as performative, as though they were trying to force their voice to break and force themselves to seem sad. And what was really interesting, too, about Jake's interview is he seems very distraught and having a difficult time conveying the words. But then the moment he starts talking about Yucaipa and how they've had a past history with football there and the city, he immediately just even keeled, total normal tone of voice, as though nothing happened. Where usually when we have seen parents who are truly distraught and grief stricken and fearful, that tone carries through the entire interview. So it just felt a little off putting and performative.
So talk to me a little bit about Jake's, past, his criminal record, and in particular, an ex-wife named Vanessa, who told police that she had been trying to nurse their 10-week-old baby, but that something was wrong with that baby, took that baby to the hospital, and what happened then?
So this incident happened back in October of 2018, and there's conflicting reports as to what exactly happened. Vanessa claims one version, and then Jake claims another. But the gist of it is that, to your point, the baby was not nursing. Then later that evening, she asked Jake to feel the baby's back, to which when he did, according to the affidavit, this is their word, not mine, he felt a crackle. So she brought the baby to the hospital, and I want to read this directly because the officer writing the affidavit said that the doctors at the Loma Linda University Medical Center said that the baby had, quote, acute fractured rib, healing fractures of 6 ribs, a skull fracture,
Oh my
brain
God.
hemorrhage, swelling of the neck, and a healing fractured leg bone.
Oh my
And
God.
what's very interesting about this too is later when Jake returned home from the hospital, allegedly his sister had opened up his iPad and the recent browser tab, and there was a search for how to feed a baby with broken ribs, a search that took place before they even went to the hospital. Now, Jake said he
Wow.
wasn't the one to make that search, but that coupled with everything else in this incident, it's pretty alarming.
All right, I want to play something. Earlier today, a Yucaipa resident named Heather.
That was the first woman that he was with. That was the first baby that he got, what, a day for in jail?
Yes. Yeah, with the ex-wife.
Now, what the hell? Why
Plus-
wasn't he put away for a long time?
Plus, there's a daughter. He had a daughter with the ex-wife he beat the daughter so bad she is blind and brain damaged. She can't. She's just like a vegetable, and she's blind.
Is that the one that they're talking about right now?
Oh, it could be. No, I thought this one they said was a boy. I don't know. I didn't hear the beginning
I
of
thought
it.
it was a little girl.
It could be. It could very well be.
Walker.
But
apparently she attended the vigil for Emmanuel on Sunday, and she said she's some Big Five employees at the vigil.
What, Jill?
it could be the little girl. Yeah, it could be.
What'd you say?
I think it could be the little girl. But she's got brain damage and
And-
she's blind.
My colleague Elizabeth, employees said anything about Rebecca or the baby.
They told me nobody saw the baby.
People who were at the football game that she had been at previously. She said she had left the football game to go buy her other son a mouth guard that he needed to play. That's why she was at the store, she said. But
No.
So they had a child that played football, so they had another child in the house that
His
played
son.
football.
His son.
His son.
His son. But they had they have a daughter together also, apparently, like a 2-year-old. And I guess she's fine, but they took her away from them. Thank God. And she has 2 older daughters that have been taken away.
Thank God they got to them in time.
Yeah, it's a crazy mess. And that must be why they arrested both of them.
Yeah.
That's troubling.
Now, this is 2 days ago, just to let you guys know, this is 2 days ago.
There's a lot of talk about Rebecca's black eye. Annie, what do you make of what's being said about she pointed, I got hit towards the side of the black eye.
Almost immediately that said that
It does look like it's healing. The black eye.
Yeah, that's what I said. It looks like it's about a week or 2 old.
That's not a fresh black eye.
She allegedly was spotted with this black eye as early as August 3rd. There also have been some Big Five employees on social media speaking, saying that the Big Five. The night before, asked the cashier if they had CCTV footage of the parking lot because the week prior her car had been broken into. Now, that's all alleged at this point. That's a she was trying to suss out the situation before they had their grandmaster.
At you, that the police have been looking questions. They will have those in file. Annie,
That's just sick.
Yeah, and
What do
conveniently
you
go in there the night
got no
before.
time for it?
Conveniently go in there the night before to ask if they have CCTV, because supposedly her car got hit in the parking lot,
Yeah.
and then the next day, oh wow, the baby got stolen. Some crazy shit.
I'm wondering when that press conference goes on if someone could drop me a link to something I can play with the press conference.
I don't know. I don't know how to drop links or do any of that, so I don't know.
Here's something right here. Here's something. Hold on just a second. Cinnamon may have found me something.
Oh, they think the baby may have been missing for months, not days.
Where's- Let me share this. And I think this is the live thing. Okay, just let me know when you can see it.
Again, he was given every opportunity to do the right.
Did you see him limping? Can you see it,
I can see it. Yeah,
Jill?
yeah, I can.
Did you see him limping and stuff?
No,
Why in the hell is he limping and stuff?
I don't know. Hopefully, they beat the crap out of him.
Really, that's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping so.
Thing. Instead, he conspired together to perpetrate a hoax and fake a kidnapping. Law enforcement has turned the volume down here, probably because they're talking. So we don't have volume on this portion of the video, which was just released by the sheriff's office of the takedown of Rebecca and Jake Caro. We will get volume again in just a few moments. Obviously, they're not going to let us hear what they're discussing, but we do know from SF Investigates that they do go in and process the house like a crime scene. If you are watching, come on up and talk to me in the top chat. I would love to hear what you guys think about this.
This is unbelievable.
So here comes the volume again. Law enforcement is not playing. These are just entering the house to process the scene. They're going to process this house like a crime scene. So that is all that they have given us so far. Let me check in with chat. I do want to see what you guys think about this. What do you guys think? Let's see where you guys are at on this. Let's see. So come on in, come on up and talk to me. Cal Gals says the whole region is nothing but desert. Why would they dispose? Well, I think they would have put, this is my opinion, so speculation alert. My opinion is that they would have put this child somewhere where they wouldn't want to have wanted to go too far with his body, right? So somewhere close to the house. But so maybe not their yard, but somewhere, or perhaps in the trash. That's what Leilani did with Quentin. Virginia said we make their first court appearance. Thank you to DR. Virginia said they found the baby. No, they have not found Emmanuel. They have arrested his parents. For those of you that are just joining me, law enforcement, let me play this while we talk. Law enforcement, this is their video. Busted down the front door of the Harrow residence, reportedly, and removed Rebecca and Jake from their home in handcuffs. Put them in separate vehicles and drove them downtown. This is video footage released by law enforcement just moments ago. When you don't have volume, and I have another post from the San Bernardino Sheriff's Department. I'm going to show you that after we watch this footage, just in case some people are joining late. So we don't have volume here. I'm not sure why, but we don't have volume on this. But the volume comes back.
It's going.
Shirt and black short. Hair up in a ponytail. Hair up in a ponytail.
It'd be awesome if they give up. One of them gives up the story. The woman's probably going to be the one that's going to break first.
Yeah. Yeah. Not only give up the story, but where he's at.
If she does. Wife will flop. So there's no way we can tell her to shut the fuck up. Thank you, Cinnamon, for getting this feed for me.
There she is, black shirt, black shorts, white shirt, black. She's being loaded into a police vehicle. Looks
No.
like they use zip ties on her. And they have posted another video. I'm going to show this in just next. Only 3 minutes long. And then we'll go to the next one. San Bernardino County
Let's
Sheriff has
skip
posted
it.
another video. Jake Caro, you can see him in the white shirt and the strap his glasses on.
Yeah. He can't walk in the rock.
On the couch in his
Poor
pajamas.
man. Monster.
You can see he is being loaded into a separate
Making him walk
vehicle
through.
than Rebecca was. And it does look like he has handcuffs. He has double handcuffs, and Rebecca had zip ties. They went with 2 pairs of handcuffs, but had to use them both on him. He is a big guy. We do not know what happened to baby Emmanuel next. Okay, this is law enforcement. They have muted the volume. This is not coming from my channel. And then we're going to go to another video that they just posted next.
Do you notice they made him walk through them cactuses and he had no shoes on? I hope he had a step on the cactuses, the asshole.
I know. That's what I know. That's why he was limping and shit. I was like, why is he limping?
Good. I hope he stepped on him.
He
got
should
poison in him.
have to. There's. I hope the
volume, we don't have volume because they did this part. This is like a tactical team plane. These guys have looks like bulletproof.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna go in.
Arrested. These are
We're gonna
detectives going in to surveil the house. Now let's go.
Yeah, they're gonna go in, set up the crime scene.
The next one. Let me pull this up. Let me grab it. All right. We have another one here. Let's see what we got. Suspect 1, Jake Mitchell Harrow, 32 years old, resident of Cabazon. We're going to play that video. Suspect 2, Rebecca Renee Harrow, 41 years old, resident of Cabazon. Victim Emmanuel Harrow, 7-month-old infant of Cabazon. These are all in California. This investigation began on August 14th of 2025 as a reported kidnapping at the Big Five in Yucaipa. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department immediately dedicated all available resources to locate 7-month-old Emmanuel Harrow. During the investigation thus far, numerous interviews have been conducted. Search warrants have been served. Digital and electronic evidence has been collected and closely analyzed. Based on the evidence, investigators determined a kidnapping did not occur. It is believed Emmanuel is deceased and the search to recover his remains is ongoing. No, they have not found Emmanuel. We now have the answer to that. Arrest warrants were obtained by the Riverside County Superior Court, and on August 22nd, 2025, detectives from the San Bernardino arrested Jake and Rebecca Harrow at their residence in Cabazon for PC 187 murder. Both suspects were booked into Riverside County Jail without bail. No bail for Rebecca, no bail for Jake. They were hauled off to Riverside County Jail. Other arrests have been made and no suspects remain. Our focus remains on finding Emmanuel. Sheriff Shannon Dykus stated, quote, "The circumstances surrounding this investigation are tragic, and we will continue to search for Emmanuel. I want to thank members of the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department, San Bernardino County District Attorney's Office, Riverside County District Attorney's Office, Riverside County Sheriff's Department, and the community and media for bringing attention to this case. I trust our justice system will hold the parents accountable." And they're asking for anybody with information. I've already played that, but let's see what the videos look like.
Yeah, they're gonna go in and investigate. Put it down
Looks
as
like
a crime
similar, but
scene and looking, the baby very well could be inside the.
there's Rebecca Harrow taken to jail. No bail for Rebecca. No bail for Rebecca Harrow. You can see her. There's Jake being taken to jail. He's
Stepping in the cactus.
handcuffs, 2 pairs of handcuffs. He's double cuffed because he's a big guy. Whereas Rebecca was in zip ties. No bail for Jake Harrow. Both parents are being held without bail.
That's good. But the baby could be inside somewhere in that house.
You can see him being loaded into a separate police vehicle. You can see these guys are wearing helmets. They're wearing body armor. I mean, or bulletproof
Tony,
vests. I mean,
can
they
you
are
mute that
not
for a minute?
playing. They are serious. They have.
Okay, so it's not going to be a press conference. It's a press release. And I think that's what she just read, was a press release. I'm watching Dolly Vision, and he just said it's not a press conference, it's a press release. And he just read pretty much the same thing she just read.
I think so. Try to stop. Let me. It's not letting me X out of it. Let me X out of it. Hold on. Let me X out. I accept everything. You still hear it?
What?
Can you still hear it?
No, I can't hear it anymore.
It's like I can, and I clicked out of everything. I can still hear it.
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure that out. Why? Maybe now it will stop. I can't believe this. Wow. Okay, I think I'm back and already.
Oh,
So what
Justin's
did you
going.
say that was not? What were you saying? I couldn't hear you, Jill.
Oh, there is no press conference. It's a press release. It's not a press conference.
A press release.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna release what basically we know.
Yeah, pretty much what we know. It's whatever that lady read, I think.
I thought it was good watching them walk through the cactuses. Me too. I
Yeah.
wish more on that guy. Walking through the cactuses. I bet he would have. Wish he would have had his shoes on there. I'm like, I have no words for it. That is so sad. And then what happened with the other children?
Georgette said there's a team in there digging up a floor in a room in the house. Huh.
Wow. They, like I said, I think he's in the house. I think he could be in the house. And then they could put him under the floor. They probably had brought the dogs in. The dogs can go to, and drop the scent can go, and the scent's going to be in there because he would, live there. But they can have the dogs that pick up decay.
Cadaver dogs will pick up the scent of death.
Yeah, cadaver dogs. Wouldn't it be something if he's in the house? I hope they find this poor little boy.
I do too.
They don't look like two smart people.
And somebody,
They
where was
kind
I
of look like
listening to? I think I was listening to Dolly today, and he said that just a few days before he went missing, Rebecca went in somewhere and bought a hacksaw.
about a hacksaw.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Georgette said he now has 3 kids, being raised by cousins, and she's changed their names.
Yeah, I heard that
Well, that's
too.
good.
Yeah, I heard that
What
too.
the hell is wrong with people?
I
If
don't
you
know.
don't want your
Sick.
baby, give your baby up. Give your baby up. Give the child up. Drop it off at a fire station, a hospital, somewhere on someone's doorstep, somewhere. Don't beat your child and do it. If you can't
Right.
handle being a parent, then you need to give your child up.
Yeah, don't injure them so bad that they will never have a life. You know, I mean, the one's a vegetable
With
and
the
blind.
little girl.
Just give that baby away.
And that's the
Give it
one
away.
that's the one he got no charges on, Jill. That's the one he got barely any charges on.
The piece of shit.
Is that little girl.
It's awful.
He got nothing. A day in prison, a day in jail for time. He probably got time served because he was sentenced to 4 years, I heard. And he probably had time served until he went to trial, and then they sentenced him to 1 day and then gave him the time served, probably. Which I don't know what the time served would have been.
I don't know.
I've seen people on TikTok say they worked at the hardware store and Jake was there with the baby and Rebecca trying to buy a saw, but they didn't say what kind. I guarantee they found evidence in the car, on phones, and in houses because they've seized it all. You know they
Yeah.
have, Georgette. I think he's in that house.
I thought they'd find him buried in one of them barns.
It could be
One of
that
those
too.
outbuildings. And that's,
They
when they were saying that
they have outside buildings.
those outbuildings, yeah. And when they were saying that abandoned building across the street burned, and they think maybe it was the wrong house. They burnt the wrong house or something. Maybe he was over there. Maybe they had him over there in that house. They said it was an abandoned house. Maybe they had him buried over there.
And the house was set on fire.
Yeah, two people set it on fire. Maybe they were paid to set it on fire.
You never know. There could be more people involved, and I'm wondering, they seized the grandma's car. Wonder if the grandma had anything to do with it.
I don't know, but maybe
they could have done it in the house, moved him, but I also think maybe they started fires.
I don't know, but I'm thinking maybe they put him across the street in that abandoned building, and then had those people catch it on fire.
That whole place is going to be under police surveillance, and it's all going to be taped and down for them to investigate. The crime scene investigators to come in. Nova, I fed you my chicken. What else do you want? There's no more chicken. No more chicken. I know you're a sad dog. You ate all my chicken. I believe they are looking at family members also, Georgette says. It wouldn't surprise me. Cousins everywhere. Lots of families stick together. Yeah. I Love Ultra says
And
that
when
RV
that fire happened,
and house was set on fire purpose.
And when
the
that
RV
fire
in the
happened,
house was.
the Harrows were not home when that fire happened. Isn't that a little sus?
No, sounds like to me. Sounds like to me. The crime scene investigators are there. And it was burnt either to hide evidence or they set the wrong house on fire, I Love Ultra says.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fires and that just seems weird. It seems really weird.
Yeah. because it was started on purpose. They saw the one guy that was there filming followed the two. He saw them set it on fire and followed them for quite a ways. Had him on camera and everything, and gave it to the police. And they were.
Did he get the license plate and everything?
They were on foot. They were on
Oh,
foot,
they were
but
on
he got him
foot.
on. Yeah, he got him on camera though, so they have they can see exactly who it was that did it. So
And see, the police ain't gonna give that out
no, if
because
they
they're not
caught
gonna give
them,
out details that only the perpetrators or the killers know about.
right? Once they find them, if there's any connection to them, to the horrors or whatever their last name is, if there's any connection, there you have it right there. It was either the wrong house or there's evidence in that burned house.
It's a culture thing you see over and over. Not in today's years. Years ago, that was true, unfortunately. Birdie Martinez is a friend of mine and one of our best YouTubers, a beautiful family. When she was almost killed by her brother, the mother was screaming, "Don't call the police, she will tell you about it." Dang. The culture and the boys, and this is a woman that has had to fight for her life and recovery. Mental issues on drugs. Oh my god, it looks like JRL is live at 5:30. Look at their lawyer that screams wait a minute, I can't read it without my glasses, right? That screams cartel to me. You think the cartel had something to do with it, Miss T? Or they did some, I don't know if I'm reading it right. The 5:30 mark. Rumors. The one that only bird motherfucker Tim Babbage. Bird Martinez. What the fuck is wrong
Yeah,
with
the
this
lawyer
world
looks
today?
like a weirdo.
I didn't even
Yeah,
see
I
that
wonder.
they lawyered already.
Yeah, the lawyer went to the scene way after they had been arrested. But what was he going to the scene for, I wonder?
That's what I'm wondering too, unless they already made a deal or something.
I don't know.
But they're not saying where the baby is yet. Maybe after the arrest and they talk to him, they're going to be grilled for hours and hours and hours. One of them's going to break. I think the woman's going to break first.
I don't know.
She just seems like she can't keep it together.
I don't know, but I think she's going to break. But I hope they question them, interrogate them for 24 hours straight if they have to, until one of them cracks.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the woman's going to be the one that's going to crack.
Yep. I think so too.
Jezebel and Jacqueline never broke with the Cal City Boys.
Cal City Boys, yeah.
I remember everybody. I never knew the case, but I knew everybody talking about it. Yeah. That went to shit in a shitstorm on YouTube. She fell in her own case. The case did her in on YouTube. Jake's lawyer is his current lawyer from his daughter's incident. They said he is being
paid pro bono. He's
doing pro bono. Right, because of the high profile of the case. Look, he was his lawyer then, they say. He was his lawyer with his daughter. And now this case is a big case. A lot of lawyers do it pro bono because they get the recognition.
Yeah. They said Jake was just under investigation for his brother's overdose in their house.
Wow.
He's a real piece of work, isn't he? My God.
Then they said, I heard she has a different lawyer, but I haven't honestly seen him or her. Jake is just under investigation for brother's overdose.
One of them said on there that they have the same lawyer.
Somebody said that she would break first because she don't have a lawyer.
Why?
And someone said that she don't.
And isn't Rebecca's brother in jail for unaliving his wife and daughter?
Really?
Holy shit. Mrs.
What
T,
the
did
fuck?
he threaten Dolly? I don't know if he threatened Dolly. I don't know. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Oh my
What
God.
kind of family? Then the grandma's got something to do. The grandma's knows something.
What's with that sweatshirt out in 100+ degree weather? Who had a sweatshirt on?
He did. He did, and he did when he was interviewed 2 days ago.
The lawyer had on a tan button down with a tie.
Well, he's there to look good.
Yeah, and all
for his
stiff
pro
shoulders,
case.
straight ahead, and got in his whatever vehicle, his SUV, and black SUV, and left.
I'm telling you, I would not be a defense attorney.
I couldn't. Some of these cases, I could not do it. I couldn't do it. I don't care how much money they paid me. I couldn't do it.
No, I couldn't either. Because you're letting someone off. I mean, look. OJ wrote a book after he killed Nicole Simpson and all the lawyers that got him off. Now he kills
Jake,
her.
the father in the sweatshirt. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, exactly. Yep, the father. Yeah, I thought you meant the attorney. Yeah, Jake, the father was wearing a
the
sweatshirt.
father was wearing one. He was wearing one 2 days ago in the interview that they did.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, what a piece of shit. But I can't believe that he didn't get life torturing his daughter the way he did. I mean, she's tortured for the rest of her life. Why
Yeah,
isn't
the first daughter.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Why didn't he
It
get life
said
in
on there
prison for
that
that?
she had. It said exactly what she had. She had broken ribs, and then he even looked up how to feed a child that has broken ribs
But she has brain damage.
before he even went and got help.
Right, but she wound up with brain damage that left her as a vegetable and she's blind. Now that he should be in prison for life for that damage. She's a
Yeah, that's what
vegetable.
I think.
She is a vegetable and blind. He should be in prison for life for damage for doing that to that child.
I don't know how the justice system didn't take him up. You know, is a scumbag, more than a scumbag. Why didn't he get time? See, it's people they let slip through the fucking cracks like that go on to
Yep.
kill their children again. Or go
Fractured
on to harm
skull.
the children
Yes.
more.
A fractured skull that left her with
And
brain damage.
they said something else. She had something else too that were infused back together. A broken leg that was infused back together.
Yeah,
I
she had a
mean,
lot of
it said on
injuries.
that little thing I played, it said every injury that she had. 3% of brain activity in blind. Jake's lawyer on Ashley Vanderfield, he was wearing what looked like I don't know what that word is. You might have to read that. What
Balenciaga.
Cinnamon's saying.
Balenciaga. I don't know what that is. Red suit jacket. He was so condescending and rude.
Yes.
Yeah, the relative that's raising them. She must be an angel because she's got his little brother too, and changed both of their names. I don't. The little brother was born with fetal alcohol syndrome, and both those kids were from his other wife.
Which I think she should have been in trouble too if she had any thought that he was abusing that baby. But she was
Exactly.
drinking alcohol while she was pregnant with the second one.
But why would you even want to be with a man that did that to his child? Why would you? Why would you want to be with a man that did that? It just blows my mind.
These women are desperate. These women are desperate for men.
It just makes me sick. Look at the prick getting arrested again. He's on
They're
Dolly Vision.
desperate.
It just makes me sick. See how desperate she is now when she's
Yeah, I
spending
didn't
the rest of her life in jail, in prison.
want that damn little mark she got on her face ain't nothing but what she's gonna get in prison.
Oh,
I'm
you bet
telling
your
you,
ass.
people in prison, they sit there and they have places for them and they get tortured every damn day in prison
Yep.
for what they done to their children.
And I
They
hope they
don't
both
like,
get their
that's
karma.
one thing in prison that prisoners, they don't like that. They don't like baby killers. They don't like people that's abused their children or sexually assaulted anybody or their children. They get beaten there in prison.
And I hope
That's
they
why
both
sometimes they don't put them in general pop.
get their karma in there.
They won't
And
put them in
Stephen
general
Stearns.
population.
They transferred Stephen Stearns to one of the worst prisons in Florida. He is going to get his ass beat probably on a daily basis. It is disgusting prison. It's scum. It's filthy. It's dirty. It's run down. It's one of the oldest prisons in Florida. He's going to get his ass beat on a daily basis because they will let him out for an hour a day and he will get his ass beat. And I'm glad because he deserves it.
See, sometimes they keep them locked down. They lock them down for safety, for their own safety for 3 hours a day
That's what
because
they
of
say.
for their own safety.
Yeah, that's what they say. But they get that 1 hour out to go take
They
a
won't ever
shower.
be in general pop.
They won't. But you bet there's going to be a couple guys that will get to him. One way or another,
Hmm.
there will be a couple guys
Yeah,
in the shower waiting for him.
because word gets around.
Yep, they already know. They already know before he gets there what he's done. And he's going to one of
The
the
word gets around
worst
fast.
prisons in Florida, Appalachia. And he's going to the worst prison. It's a bad, bad, bad prison. And he's gonna get his karma. He will get his karma.
Well, thank goodness,
Yep.
because we just sit there and pay money for these. This is what makes me sick about our
Yep.
justice system is that we're paying for these motherfuckers to eat every day, to be
Yep.
clothed every day, to have a shower. You know, we're paying for them to live.
3 hots in a cot for the rest of their life. Yep.
Yeah, 3 hots in a cot. We're paying for that.
Yep. Taxpayers' dollars for 3
Those
hots in a
people like
cot.
that should just be sentenced to death. And when they're sentenced to death, I don't believe it ought to be drug out. I think it should be done then.
Oh no, they got to have their 27 appeals for the next 30 years.
Yeah, I don't think that's right. I think we should just do it then if they get it.
Should be able to have the right to say
Because we're
no
paying for.
appeals. Your death row, no appeals. Your death sentence, you're getting, especially when they admit to doing it, you're going to get the death sentence. Your date is such and such a date. That's it. You admitted to doing it, and here you go. We're not going to support your ass for
Yeah.
years to come.
Save a lot more money that way. America's supposed to be the freest country, yet we have 80% lockup rate in the whole world, you know. We're
80%
the
more than
freest
the other
country,
country.
though. Yeah.
Not if you live in New York. They arrest you and you're out. You're out in less than 24 hours. You're out, no matter what you do. I don't think murder, but anything else. They don't keep you in jail because of the stupid ass governor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't go to jail for nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous. What?
They're having a prayer vigil tonight.
For the little boy. I knew a woman that killed her husband in a wood chipper. Well, I didn't know her. I heard the story of a woman that killed her husband in a wood chipper. Disposed of his body in a wood chipper. I think they should go through a wood chipper. I think everything bad. I think everything that happened to that child first before they go to death is everything that happened to that child should happen to them first and make them suffer in the way they made the child suffer.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that if someone sits there and says a child, they should be essayed every day of their lives. Well, look what happened to what the heck, Jeffrey Dahmer. Now he got what he
Yeah.
deserved in prison.
Yeah, you did. Yep.
He got what he deserved. So the guy that did it was considered a hero
Oh yeah.
to many of the family members.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have dolphins as your avatar?
Yeah.
I'm seeing it now. I didn't see it earlier because I didn't have my glasses.
No, it's whales.
Hey, Fancy. Or whales, yeah. Not dolphins, whales. You have to be kinds of anger to do that. You would have to have a lot of kinds of anger to do that. And then to listen to the baby cry and cry and cry and cry because it's hurting. I mean, come on.
It's terrible.
I don't understand it.
And probably the more it cried,
Because you know how a
the
baby
more
feels when they have
the
an
more he
earache?
beat it. Yeah, but probably the more the baby cried, the more he beat it. You know, until it probably died or shook it until it had the shaken baby thing and died. That's probably exactly what they did to him.
Yeah, I remember when Timothy McVeigh, Oklahoma bomber, was sent here to Terre Haute, they executed him in Terre Haute, Indiana. The Oklahoma City bomber,
Yeah.
Timothy McVeigh, they
Mm-hmm.
sent him to Terre Haute here in Indiana and executed him here in Indiana. I think they sent him from Arizona or somewhere, Arkansas, somewhere like that with an A. And I thought it was weird why they sent him here to execute him. They sent him here in Indiana.
Wow. Hmm. Wow.
I don't know, Jill. The world is nuts.
It is. It is.
Like we were talking earlier, you got life, you got real things in life. That's life and the way the world is, and then you got Purple over there just speaking ill about everything, and you just look back and think, you must be the most miserable woman in the world because you don't try to talk positive about anything. It's always not positive. Use your platform for something positive.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, Ted Bundy was executed in
Yes.
Florida.
Yep. There's so much going on in real life, you know, real people in real life that, you know, sitting on YouTube all day fighting and arguing with people over stupid freaking shit on YouTube 24/7 is bullshit.
And it just shows she says she don't watch it, but like we were talking, she watches it because she knows everything that goes on
Yes,
it.
I believe so. I believe so.
So she watches it. That's how I believe so. That's why I know she watches it because she knows every little thing going on. I know a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of people tell her things, but still, she knows everything going on. And the people telling her stuff, that still takes time for her not to be spending time with her family. She's still spending it with YouTube talking about it.
Yeah, she says she doesn't watch it, but she knows every single thing that's going on every single channel. I find it hard to believe she don't know what's going or she don't
Oh,
watch it.
yeah. Well, she said she don't watch me, and then she admitted she watched me, and now she says she don't watch me. Well, which is it? You watch me, you don't watch me? I could give less two shits if you watch me or not. I don't care. because I really don't give a fuck and don't want you to watch me.
Right.
But I know you're watching me right now. That's kind of creepy. It's a creepy
Yeah.
feeling. She has an obsession with a lot of people.
She does watch everybody because she's afraid she's going to miss something, in my opinion.
Exactly, you're right. She thinks she's got FOMO.
Yeah.
FOMO means you think you're gonna miss out on something,
Afraid of missing
or
out.
even one like if she does not even one live, she's afraid she's missing out on something.
Yeah.
She's got FOMO bad. No,
Yeah.
you're right, Maya. She doesn't miss a thing.
Yeah.
I think she thinks she watches you, but forgets she didn't, but later remembers she did. It's Miss T. I think so.
Could be. That
I
could
think
be.
so. And then she don't like that Jill's been standing up for herself and against Purple because Purple's been talking shit about Jill because Jill's been saying
Oh, has
stuff
she?
about her, and she don't like the fact.
I don't watch her, so I don't know
Well,
what
she
she.
had been last week. Last week she said something about me and you. Either it was last week or yeah, it was last week I think. She said something about me and you over here talking and this and
Oh,
that and you
oh my
know.
God. Oh my God. I don't even care. I
She
don't
likes
really.
to
I
talk
don't even
about it.
care that she talks about me. If it, you got to go that low, then go that low. I don't care. Let her talk. I'm sure people are saying worse about her than she's saying about me. So
Oh, you're right, most definitely. It's weird Purple is the most negative, angry person around. She's a bully and a piece of shit. You're right, Cinnamon. She very
yeah.
much so is a bully. And I think
Mhm.
it's because she was bullied when she was younger.
Well, she got to the point where she
So
thinks
I
she
think she's
rules.
bullied now.
She rules YouTube. She rules it.
She thinks she's famous.
Infamous.
Yeah.
But the funniest part is she's
But
got
she
the most
honestly,
haters. She is the most hated on here. So have at it.
but those ain't haters, those are fans.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not a fan. I'm a hater.
Exactly, Maya. That's what I just said.
You're right, Maya.
She thinks she
Jill
rules you.
said. Cinnamon says, oh yeah, she watches everybody. Hurry. Even talking about LC gives me a fucking
Who
break.
is
What
LC?
business does she have hanging out with him so proud of her membership?
Purples.
I don't know.
Abigail
Who
Purple
is he?
got fans. I don't know who LC is, but um Purple thinks she's got fans.
Hey, Abigail. Happy Friday. I don't know who LC is.
I don't either.
She must have a membership there. That's weird because she's cheap ass. She never buys memberships. So she's got a membership at this
Happy Friday,
LC's.
Abigail.
Yeah, I get the
I
feeling.
don't know who LC is.
Yeah, I get the feeling Purple's a few of these alter egos wandering around always shows up at the right time, huh? Yeah,
Probably
but
is.
Cinnamon, Is she subbed up or not subbed up? Does she have a membership with this LC?
And who is Elsie? If
Happy
anybody
Friday.
knows who is Elsie.
Yeah. And who is Elsie?
She ran to
Because my God, do
Elsie
they know everything that
to go after Buddy. Maya, who is Elsie? I'm still embarrassed for her when I see her talking about those stupid fucking pens. When I was 10 years old, I would have one of those Barbie pens in my house. What the fuck? Yeah, her pens. Oh my God. A guy from Australia. Huh.
Did she sell a lot? So she went to a guy to go after Buddy. Did it work? I mean, does he know Purple and who Purple is? And what Purple's done? Maya.
But I thought she could handle herself. That's what she always says. I can handle myself. Why did she need to go get somebody else to go
Well,
after
then
her?
she goes. Exactly. I do have to say one thing. I have never done drugs in my life, and me legs are bruised up just like Sabrina's arms. It's called eczema bruising. Look it up. I get bruises all over my legs and arms when I bump into things, but I do, and it's because of my neuropathy, and then my legs I bruise easily. I'll end up with bruises all over and not know. Same as she went to Jamie to go after Tony and Susan. Yeah, that
Oh, but
Jamie guy.
yeah, but
I
big
didn't
old
like.
Purple can handle things on her own, she says.
Can you read Cinnamon's?
I know I had someone say, did I see what Purple had said? I tried to watch a couple of her last lives and I couldn't fucking listen to her. Only thing I noticed is she doesn't want to feed her kids.
Yeah, her poor son sat at home all summer listening to her.
He's probably glad to go back to school.
Neuropathy is bad like that.
Yeah. Why would she
She's
seriously
glad he
push
has
the
to go
button?
back to school because she don't feed him. Well, she's glad he's back at school because he don't eat everything now. She said he'd stand with the refrigerator open, and she'd tell him it's nothing new in there. It's the same stuff that you were looking at just 5 minutes ago. And she said he does the same thing with the cabinets. Well, then get some food in there. Use them food stamps up, girl.
She won't let
And
the
then
kid
what?
eat pizza, save it for
Denying her
his dad.
child some
Oh my God. Any normal
Yeah.
person would say,
To eat
yeah,
all the fucking pizza.
unbelievable. Wouldn't let the kid eat the pizza.
But she won't go after Matthew, but she'll sacrifice her subs to talk about Buddy, okay? That makes sense. Well, guess what? Buddy is my friend, and I'm here for it. Yeah, Buddy's my friend too. He talks ornery sometimes. Buddy's my buddy.
Buddy is Buddy and he'll never change. But you start going after him or Sabrina and you reached you're done for.
Yeah, she goes after Sabrina because she's a woman. Well, there's supposedly going to be this thing. Wait a minute. Cinnamon said something about Elsie.
She's scared
Elsie's
of
of
Matt
wild
is
man in
true. I believe
Australia
it.
with a lot of friends. Yeah, she is. You know she is. Elsie of wild man in Australia with a lot of friends, and you know how wild the Australians are. She was what is that word? Cinnamon, you
Critiquing.
use big words.
Critiquing.
Critiquing
Be-
thank you to his behavior. She was critiquing his behavior, but wanted to use him to go after Buddy. Could have some pizza, mean
And what
bitch.
guy, I mean, what grown man is going to say, no, that pizza's mine over giving it to a kid? Really? He's a growing boy. Let him have the fucking pizza, bitch.
Did you hear what Abigail said to you?
Yeah, which question?
Um,
Yes,
I
they're looking at
highlighted
the
it
phone.
on the screen.
Yeah, I don't know what question. Which one? There was a couple.
She went live again, like today.
No, this was from the other day. She got a free membership and thought she was all that, huh? Because she got a membership.
That's what it is.
Oh,
Because
elephant in the room
I know she
recordings.
wouldn't
Yeah.
pay for
No, she wouldn't.
it.
Well, she kept beating around the
I
bush
knew
about it.
she wouldn't get one. She's a tight ass. She's a bum.
Yeah, the elephant in the room recordings. Yeah,
She's
she
something else.
kept just beating around the bush about that one. Yeah.
Susan's not going to answer any questions. I went on there and she's just not going to answer the questions. It's going to
No.
go back to the same old shit. It's going to go back to the same old thing. I'm trying to go be with my son. It's going to
Yeah.
be that she's lied to us. I don't believe that she's getting a doctor's help through this process. I don't even believe that she's in rehab because you have to go through a doctor and go through rehab. And I
Right.
don't think she's doing counseling,
No. No.
therapy, anything. She may have
She
went to
told so many lies. I
one
caught her in
AA meeting.
so
That's
many
probably it.
lies. Just in that day, there were so many lies
Yeah,
on that live. I caught her in so many lies. I was
you're
just
right.
like, oh, Lord. It was
I
just
caught her in
ridiculous.
I hate to say it, but on purpose too. I caught her in a bunch of lies on purple too. When she was
Mm-hmm.
on purples.
Yep. She
Like
was,
with the
I
back
don't care
thing.
what she said. She was drinking on hers. And I caught her in several lies. The bicycle deal. Why lie about it? Why fucking lie about goddamn bicycles? Jesus Christ. Can't you come up with,
Yeah.
if you're going to lie about something, make it something bigger than bicycles. Oh.
And then now this is the first time I heard about the little girl that's Allie's stepsister that calls her mom. This is the first time I've ever heard about it is when she did her live. The last time. I've never heard of it before. Have
That
you?
what? Heard about what?
The little girl that it's Allie's stepsister that
That
lives with
calls her
them.
mommy.
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard that was the last time she went
'Cause
live.
it's not
That's the
true.
only time I've heard
That
that.
is not freaking true. You know damn well that's not true. They wouldn't let her call Susan, of all people, mommy. My word. Oh, I was just like, you've got to freaking be
Yeah.
kidding me. I was like, I just typed in there, WTF. I was
And
just
I
like,
think it's to make her look like more of a better mom,
yeah. Well,
is
you
why
need a
she
lot
said
more
it.
than that, I think. I was just like, no, they don't. They don't let her call you mommy. They don't. And I didn't say it to her, but I wanted to. But I'm thinking in my head, no, they don't. They do not. What the fuck?
Georgette says, I'm out of breath. Can you read Georgette's comment?
Marks on her arm doesn't prove she's on drugs. If you're going to accuse anyone of being on drugs, show proof. An alcoholic is a little easier to spot, especially if they're live, in my opinion. Exactly, Georgette. Exactly. Those were not track marks on Sabrina. I mean,
No,
good
they
God, they were
wasn't.
way up into her armpit. Come on.
And the thing is, you have to shoot up, if you're a drug addict and you're shooting up, you have to shoot up in a vein. You can't just shoot up all over your arm.
And like Sabrina said, she's
Did
right
Purple
handed.
forget
How is she
that?
going to shoot up in her right arm if she's right handed? And they weren't in the veins.
Yeah. Purple forgot that one right there. They weren't in the veins. She forgot all that.
Yep, because she's an idiot.
It has to be a vein.
She's so, oh my God. And wouldn't they
And I
be down the center of your arm to begin with? Isn't that where the track marks are? Down the center of your arm? Not all over the arm, all,
that
the
would be
side of
where
your
your main
arm, up
vein
your
is.
armpit. I mean, it was
Yeah.
almost up to Sabrina's armpit. I never saw that on Intervention. That's the only way I know
It would
about
be
any of
on
this.
your
I watched Intervention.
main vein. Your main vein. And I watched Intervention. It would be on your main veins.
Yeah, isn't that usually in the
You
crease
got
of
to
your
do it in
arm
the
or
vein.
down the center of your arm
Yeah, by your
stuff? Yeah,
elbow.
yeah,
Up from your, the other side of your elbow.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Cinnamon. I love you too.
And why the hell would they be up in your armpit? Because that's where the worst of the bruising was up near Sabrina's armpit.
Georgette says, I have the same bruising on my legs. It's called eczema bruising.
Yeah.
And Sabrina's arms look very like eczema that picked and
And that's
itched.
what she said.
That's
That's
how
exactly
mine,
what
like I
Sabrina said.
have bruises all over my body. I don't know how. I get them, but I walk into stuff a lot and stumble into stuff a lot. And I got bruises on my arms. Like I woke up with bruises on my arms, like up my armpit, like not on my armpit, but my forearm, not my forearm, but up from your forearm. Here we're trying to explain body parts. But I
Yeah.
woke up with bruises the other day with like, it's just crazy. It's crazy how Purple says that. It's crazy how Susan says the shit Susan says. Susan, I want you to tell the truth. I love you, and I always will, but now's the time to start telling the truth.
Yep.
Tell the
That's all
truth.
anybody wants is for her to tell the truth. Just be honest and tell the truth. Holy shit, now there's an active shooter at Henry Ford Hospital. It's breaking news. God
It
almighty.
is.
Man,
No, I guess it's not. Yeah, it's pretty new.
tell all your favorites. Nothing you can have, though.
What? What the hell is this world coming to? Another active shooter, and there was like 3 of them. They were fake ones. They were false shooters. They thought that there were shooters on there, and I come to find out it was false shooting. And those were in 3 different states, I heard. I don't know anybody that's lied more than that, Abigail. I really don't. I have a son with and a friend who has it severely,
I
Georgette
don't know,
says.
Abigail. I think they're getting to be pretty much equal. Hi, Mackenzie. I think they're pretty much
Susan,
equal at this point.
hey Mackenzie. Susan's a mess crazy. Tara wanted her to play that so bad on your channel, and when Susan actually showed she had some Tara started threatening her, I'm like, well, so much for honesty. Hey, how are you, Mackenzie? You may have to go in and resub and then put all notifications and redo it again, and you'll get a notification. People haven't been getting notifications when I go live. Now I finally find out how to get the chat. I messed around and the chat's up on the screen now with us. Can you see it?
I'm on my phone.
Can you see the chat?
Yeah, just click on the chat button on my phone.
It shows that it's coming up on the screen. Can anybody else see it? There's a reason Tara didn't want it played. A good reason, but I don't believe Susan had a recording.
I don't either.
I don't
What
either.
did play was from Tony's live. I don't care what she says. It was from Tony's live.
Yeah, she had CJ's voice on there, probably, and then just because when it kept getting louder, that's when she said, well, I can't play no more. Well, that's when we could hear it. So it would have got even louder if she would have let it play longer.
She couldn't let it play any longer because then everybody would know it was the live from when them two was on your panel.
Yeah,
She's such a liar.
that's probably what it was. She recorded it. I wish she wasn't doing all this crap. I wish she was doing good, but it's just not. And you know, her good friends, they say this isn't rock bottom for her. When she
No,
first stated
I
to
mean,
play it, you could hear him.
a man. That's what I said too. You could hear a man. And that's why I thought it was Jackie.
That's what I thought. I thought you could hear him. No, Jackie wasn't around. It's bad enough when she constantly tells a story about the little boy sitting on her lap at 10 years old. And that's not normal. normal. It's weird.
You know, Mackenzie, that's
Well, he's older
exactly
than 10.
what I said. She's gonna get alcohol poisoning and probably die, and that's gonna be her rock bottom.
And that's sad.
It is. It's very, very sad because you would think this would be her rock bottom, that if she didn't quit drinking, she could not see her son. And you would think that would be her rock bottom. But it's not. It's not her rock bottom.
Corn Dog's sticking up for her. He stuck up for her in Purple's, and Purple got mad about it. So maybe he helped is helping her out in some ways. You never know.
I don't know, but he went up on her panel the other day and he was oh so nice to her.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody trusts her anymore. Nobody will trust her.
Nope. I don't think so either. No one's ever going to, just like no one's ever going to trust Purple. They're two peas in a pod now. Purple wants to compare me to Susan. I don't get up here and lie every day. I don't sit here and act like I'm living in some fantasy world. I come up and I talk about my life and my life only, I don't talk about like outlandish stories and well, my baby's daddy does this and my baby's daddy does that, and they call me mom, and hey, proud Marine mamas.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Susan, the only person I've heard of that's 9-year-old for the last 5 years. Nobody asked about, nobody wanted to know. But she has to tell us all the time. Isn't he older than 9 now or 10? Isn't he like 12 now?
13.
I heard her say.
He's 13.
No, not Purple's.
No, Susan's.
I'm talking about
13.
Susan. He's 13 now. He isn't sitting on her lap. What 13-year-old is sitting on their mom's lap, coddling her?
No. No, he's not.
I mean, my grandkids are at the age, they don't sit on our laps and coddle us and say, oh, I love you so much, Nana and Papa. They don't do that. They're at the stage where they're like away. My youngest even isn't at that. I mean, she gives us more loving than the other ones, but it's just because I think she's here almost every day. But she's getting to the point she don't want to. And she's been getting that way for the last year.
My granddaughter's 5.
And she's going to be...
And she'll come sit beside me. And she'll grab her blankie if she's tired. And she'll sit beside me. And let me read a book to her. And she'll give me a hug goodbye. But she won't kiss us goodbye anymore. No. She's a big girl now. Nope. And she's 5. So this shit where a 13-year-old boy is going to go sit on mommy's lap and coddle her. No, that's a fucking lie. I don't care what she says.
Yeah, I think that's a lie. I hope her son's dad watches and knows her online behavior so that he can protect his son accordingly. Yeah, because that behavior, having your son sit on your lap at 13, is not normal behavior.
No, it's not.
And I don't like to talk about children at all. But that's not normal, Susan.
No. She said, but she said, I said, my kids quit doing that at 10. I remember dropping my son off at 5th grade. He wouldn't even give me a kiss and hug goodbye to go into school anymore. We had to do the pinky thing. Love you. She said, well, that was ancient. That was a long time ago. That's ancient. Kids today are different. No, I don't think they are.
Georgia, what do you remember? I mean, he pretended to be her son. Her ex did.
Yeah, I remember that story. The 19-year-old, and she said it was her son's father when he got on and said hi to everybody, and it was supposedly her son. When her son was 18 or 19,
I
when she said her son.
hell, I don't remember that.
You don't remember
Oh
that?
my God.
Yeah, she said her
No.
son was 18. It was the
I
Queen's
must not been friends
Jubilee.
with her then.
Oh yeah, you were. It was the Queen's Jubilee, and her son was coming to visit her. And she had him get on and say hi to everybody. And he was cooking her favorite dish. And she was going on and on about him. And
Her
then she finally
ex?
admitted we all figured out no, it wasn't her son. And she said it was her son's father that did it.
Oh my God. That's another lie. That's another lie. It does make you wonder what kind of parents are out there. It's like, what the hell? I asked my 8-year-old for a hug and he goes, ugh, Mom. Heather says. Abigail says her live performance means she doesn't care she hurt all her friends.
Yeah. She's
Okay,
freaking weird.
I don't know that word. God dang it, Cinnamon, you bitch. You coming up with all
Oh,
these
that
big words. I don't know
kaleidoscope's
them.
beautiful. Kaleidoscope.
Well, shut up, Jill. Just 'cause you know them.
Sorry.
I mean, I used to know how to spell, but not kaleidoscope. Heather, they grow up fast, they do, but not. They're not gonna sit on. Sorry. The only time I ever sat on my mom's lap or my dad's lap, I did sit on my dad's lap at 13, but that was only to hug him and kiss him and ask for money. I was trying to get my way.
My 14-year-old granddaughter will give me a hug when I get there or when I'm leaving, but my grandson won't. He'll say, hey. That's it. He's 16 and he's like, hey, bye.
Yeah. Well, she'll be just right back thinking nothing ever happened because she thinks that since she did that live, that everything's fine because she was talking to people and people were acting like she was fine, nothing happened. But nobody in there was anybody that was her mods or anything. Like she unmodded me too.
Well,
and said
and
that she would give me my wrench back.
he probably doesn't want to go near her. She sits enclosed in that freaking apartment, no windows open, nothing, smoking 27 goddamn cigarettes a day in that enclosed area. It probably smells so disgusting in there. I can't even imagine. I don't know. I can't imagine them going and staying there. I don't think they do. Honest to God, I don't think they do.
Because my house smells like cigarettes, and I can't stand the smell of it.
I don't think they're going.
What are we gonna do with them?
Huh?
I said, what
What are
are
you
we
gonna
gonna
do with
do with
what?
them? Her and Purple. What are we gonna
I
It's like, what
I
the hell? What are you gonna do with them?
I don't know, but I shouldn't say this, and everybody's gonna hate me for saying it. But when somebody gets up there on panel with Susan and she's drinking and drunk, and she starts in on something and she gets irate and shit, I laugh my ass off because I think it's funny as hell. And if she's dumb enough to not stop drinking and she gets up there drunk and fights with people and screams and yells and says the F word all the time, I laugh my ass off. It's very entertaining to me. I can't help it. And a lot of people are going to hate me for that. And I know
I
she's
think it's
killing herself.
the Irish voice.
Maybe it's the Irish voice. I don't know. And then she starts slurring her words, and it's even funnier. To me, it's very entertaining. And if you're going to make an ass out of yourself and go on live on YouTube and do such a thing, I'm going to watch and I'm going to be entertained and I'm going to laugh at you. I'm sorry. Because she is, in my book,
I just want the truth out of her. I want it so bad.
well,
I
we
want the
already know
truth
that
because
the
see,
truth
look,
is
we're
never, the truth is, I just think she's never going to tell
gonna
the
come
truth.
out.
I don't think she knows how to tell the truth. I think she sits in that apartment by herself. She has lost all of her friends now. She had very good friends that were always there for her. She has lost all of them. So she sits there alone, has nobody to talk to, and just thinks of all these stories and all these things in her head, what she can come up with next to tell. And thinks about it so much. I think sometimes she thinks they're real.
Yeah.
Like the Netflix documentary story. Oh my word. That was just, nobody bought that for 1 minute. Not 1 minute did anybody buy that story.
Oh no. Well, I was involved in it.
I know.
So she was what, making fun of me? She hated me too. She wanted to do it to me too.
No. She thought everybody was going to believe it.
So that was why.
She thought everybody would believe it. When nobody did, she had to think something quick because not one person bought it. Not one single person believed it, and everybody was picking on her and laughing at her about it. So she knew then that nobody bought her story.
So she had to come up with another one. Hey,
She
little
had to
Texas
come up.
tornado, how are you? Happy Friday.
Yeah, she had to come up with something
So she had
else.
to come up with a lie.
Yeah, she had
And
to.
that was saying that she hated Buddy, but she was just about crying, saying that she loved him, she missed him because of the song he always used to sing her. And she sang the song with him and was fine with him and was kissing his ass the whole time, telling me to highlight him on
Yeah.
solo.
Yes. Yes.
So therefore, you didn't hate him.
Yeah.
That shows a lie.
I don't believe her
So
son came
you
to
hated
visit
me
either.
too? Because first she said me, and she said they're taping. I'm like, what? What the fuck? Who's taping us? Recording us? Because I thought maybe she was talking about Purple recording us or something. She's like, they're recording us.
When I first
And
caught
I'm
on
like,
to her
what?
lying, the first thing when I caught on that it was all a lie is when she said she had to take a shower, but she was waiting on a delivery and she didn't want to have to run to answer the door in a towel. Well, wait a minute. You got 5 guys following you around your apartment. Why can't one of them answer the door? That was the first,
Yeah.
that right there. No, she's lying. She was lying. And then it just went from there. They've been here
And
for
she
3
don't like
days.
guys in her apartment anyways.
No, she would never let 5 guys in her apartment. She wouldn't let 1 guy in her apartment.
I just couldn't believe it, how outlandish. And then she came back with the lie, and then the lie was even greater because we knew it was the lie when she said it the first time. Then we knew it was a lie the second time she said it.
Yeah. You guys, they
Oh, 'cause I hate
whole
Betty.
the Netflix thing was on Tony's, and it got removed for music, right? You played music in it, and
Yeah,
it got taken
yeah,
down.
it got removed from music
Yeah.
because I played a song. She stays drunk, can't remember what story she's telling. Won't watch her. Proud Marine Mama says. Can
Yeah.
you guys see the chat on the screen? Can you put a
I can
1 in
see it.
chat if you can see the chat on the screen
It must be up because I'm getting
on the
2
screen?
sets of chat on my TV.
Well, it probably is. I just wonder if it is, so I don't have to highlight the comments. I Love
Yeah.
Alger says, I missed the Netflix reveal. We had bad storms that day and lost
Oh, it was
internet. Missed my
hilarious.
chance to stick
Yeah,
it,
it was
Rich.
hilarious.
I remember that son was supposed to be war hero and he was Nigerian salesman.
My husband went to the store and he got me some honeydew melon. I just ate some. It was good.
Is that like cantaloupe?
It's the green kind. Yeah. I don't like cantaloupe, but I love honeydew melon. And they must have been BOGO because you got 2. I love them.
Oh, I love cantaloupe.
I don't like cantaloupe.
I can eat a whole cantaloupe by myself. Salt on it. Oh, I can eat the whole thing. I like the honeydew melon too. It's
I
green,
love
isn't it?
honeydew. Yes, honeydew is green. Yep, honeydew's green. And I love it. A lot of people put salt on their watermelon. Do you do that?
Oh, yes, I salt the hell out of it.
Really? A lot of people do.
Yeah.
I've never put salt on it.
Yes, Hobie was like, Susan, you're lying. That man is a Nigerian. Did you pull him off the streets? Olap reviews Susan's were spooky and funny. Reviews of Susan's were spooky and funny.
Olap's got good reviews on.
Your grandpa would salt vanilla ice cream. That kind of don't sound too bad because I salt my strawberries, my raspberries. I salt basically everything.
Salt vanilla ice cream?
That'd be good.
Ugh.
I think I might have to try that, Heather.
No.
Yeah. I love Himalayan sea salt, pink. Pink Himalayan sea salt.
It's too crunchy. Maybe you're supposed to grind it.
Thank you, Cinnamon. Yeah, you grind it. There's a grinder that comes with it when you get it, and you grind it, and it goes littler.
Oh. They say it's better for you. If you're going to use salt, that's the best to use.
Yeah. And I
He
He's
smoked
a
like
lot of
4 packs
salt.
a day. That's the only way he could taste anything is by salting it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I bet if he smoked that much.
You know, if if
Georgette's
your
eating
throat's a
strawberries.
little sore and you can't swallow, and your throat's a little sore, take salt in the palm of your hand, and you take it and you swallow it back, and it helps your throat,
I do salt water or
and it
vinegar
helps
water. Gargle
you-
with vinegar and warm water. Strawberries and grapes with whipped
yeah,
cream. That sounds good.
that does. I
I
see.
always
I
gargle
sugar
with
and
vinegar water, and it usually heals it right up quickly.
I love puppets
What
too.
What is puppets?
Oh,
I
I
don't
thought
know
you were
what
talking
puppet.
about like real puppets. I don't
No,
either.
they're talking about puppets. Yeah, they're talking about puppets. Sour cream and Doritos. What is it, Cinnamon?
Oh, I like that. Heather, I like that.
Sour cream and
Sour
Doritos. Yeah,
cream and
like
Doritos. That's
Mr.
delicious.
Bloggers.
I like cottage cheese too with them.
I don't know what Mr. Vloggers is. I don't know what puppets is.
You guys,
Mr. Vloggers. I don't know what Mr. Vloggers is. Strawberries with sugar. Yeah.
Georgette, cottage cheese and Doritos. I love that too. So's Jackie. We both love that. That's good.
Philly
That's
cheese.
yummy.
Yeah.
I love cream cheese on Ritz crackers. Oh my god. Proud mamas. I love Philly cream cheese on Ritz crackers. And then if
Yep.
you take pretzels and put on there, that's even good. It's
Oh
even
no, take
better.
crab meat and put on there with cocktail sauce and crab meat
Oh, I don't
and
like
green
that.
cheese on Ritz crackers. Amazing.
Oh my god, I don't like crabs.
Oh, I love it. Or shrimp or anything.
I love cottage cheese with garlic powder and pepper and diced green onions. That sounds good. I put cottage cheese in my raviolis
Yeah.
and in my spaghettios.
I put it in my
That probably
lasagna
sounds
instead of
gross,
wasabi.
but you do. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we have it with lasagna. We have cottage cheese
Yeah.
lasagna and have a salad. My
Cottage
mom
cheese with
puts
pineapple.
peaches and cottage cheese, and she put tomatoes in there too.
Is everybody hungry?
Cream cheese, red peppers, jelly. I think so. That's what everybody's talking about. We're talking about food, and it's making me like hungry. And I ate earlier. I'm still hungry now. They're talking all this stuff. I'm gonna want to go to the store and get me some sour cream and Doritos, or some cottage cheese and some Doritos, or cream cheese and Ritz crackers. Gosh, I'm craving that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna text Jackie and see if we'll go get some cream cheese and Ritz crackers.
Oh, rainbow sherbet. Sherbet or Sprite float. That sounds
Will
good.
you go get me some cream cheese and Ritz crackers? God, who said the cream cheese and the Ritz crackers? 'Cause you got me on it now. It's the Eric Clapton song Tears in Heaven. She started to talk about losing a child, and then she switched to Irish Traveler Alone in the UK. Susan,
What?
here and bring me one. Greg! Greg! Oh, I can't hear him. I was trying to holler for Greg. Give me some. Make him go for me. I'm stuck on the cream cheese and the Ritz crackers. Now Heather's got to try it. Oh, it's delicious, Heather. You got to try it. Lay's chips, lemon, and Valentina hot sauce. I've never heard of that. Valentina
I
and
can't do
hot
spicy
sauce.
enough.
I can't eat hot sauce. I can't either because of my stomach. I have
Popcorn
irritable
sprinkled
bowel
with
and
apple
Crohn's
cider
disease.
vinegar. Ugh, that doesn't sound good.
Now I've heard of people taking a little bit of garlic powder and putting on their popcorn.
Lemon pepper. Sprinkle lemon pepper on it.
Yeah, that sounds like that tastes good. Oh,
That
I
is.
love Lay's and mustard. Little Texas Tornado. I love to put. I used to like the green onion ones and put them and dip them in mustard, but I get the regular Lay's and I'll dip them in mustard.
Pretzels and mustard is good.
Oh yeah, it is. I love that. I love
Hmm.
pretzels, and pretzels are good for you.
Yeah, they're not bad except for the salt.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Sometimes
The
it's
salt.
so salty. Mayo and
But
pepper
I
on
like.
saltine crackers.
We used to have to when we were younger and we had no money. We used to eat mayo and crackers on saltine crackers. We put
We
mayo
would
on
mix
there.
ketchup and mayonnaise together and eat it with chips.
See that's how I make sauce for my my fish sticks. Is I mix ketchup and mayonnaise, and you can use it as a shrimp cocktail, like to dip your shrimp in, or any kind of fish or anything. I learned that in Louisiana. We dip everything and make that in there as a sauce.
Cinnamon graham crackers and cream cheese frosting. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that sounds really good too. I love cream cheese. You could take cream cheese and then the melted marshmallow that's in a jar, and you mix that
Fluff.
together, and that makes fruit dip, like the fruit dip that you buy in the store.
Mm.
It tastes the same, and you mix it together with a mixer, and you get a bunch more. You know, the one you can buy in the store. It's like $5, $6 for a little thing of it at the store. You can make your own by getting cream cheese and then that marshmallow mix, that you
Fluff.
get for Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah, it's fluff.
Yeah, and you mix it together.
Hmm.
I like peanut butter sandwiches where you take them and you toast the bread, and then when the bread comes out, it's still hot. So you put your peanut butter on it, and it melts it, and you put it together and cut it in
Mm-hmm.
four. I love that. I love peanut butter melted on the bread as it comes out of the toaster. God, we all are hungry tonight.
I'm not. I just ate my what did I say it was? I'm losing my brain.
I for- I forget because
Honeydew.
everybody else
Honeydew
is
nut.
talking about food.
I just ate honeydew nut.
Honeydew. We might get hungry again for some more honeydew.
I might.
Abigail found the puppet dolls.
Peanut butter and jelly on toasted cinnamon raisin bread. That sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound good.
What are these
That
links,
sounds
Abigail?
really good.
That sounds good too, cinnamon. I love Brussels
I
sprouts.
make mine with honey. I put honey on my Brussels sprouts and brown sugar.
What's the videos,
The
Abigail?
link. Yeah, the link. What is that so I can click on it if you want me to?
I love Alta said, let her go potty before you play Abigail's video. Be right back. Mr. Vlogger's
Drop it
Irish
down again
Susan.
in
Oh,
the
wait for her. It's Mr. Vlogger's Irish Susan's evil twin puppet dolls.
You're gonna have to drop the link again, Abigail. You're gonna have to drop it again for me. So when you get back in here, drop it for me. So I can see it. Okay. Let me try to share it.
There's more, she said. She dropped 2 links and she said there's more.
Okay. Hold on. Did you get my text? Jackie. Hold on just a second and I'll play it.
Okay.
I got it on here. Okay. Now let me play it. Tell me if you can see the volume on here.
A hater accidentally an Irish Susan's evil twin. A hater accidentally snuck in. An Irish Susan's evil twin. Molly, I know you're watching. Your merch. Everyone here in my village here in Ireland hates your merch. We're sending all our merch back to you. We want our money back for that cheap merch. Nobody likes it. Nobody's wearing your sweatshirts anymore. The cheap sweatshirts. Molly, we hate those coffee cups as well. They're the worst coffee cups ever. The logo falls off in the dishwasher. Okay, we Molly, those key chains are shit. We don't even lock our doors here in our village. We don't even have cars. Molly, why do we need your shit to chains, Molly? Princess, Molly doesn't like you. Smack about you, Princess. You know, Princess went live in the men's room. looking for the ghost of George Michaels. Yeah, and look how she tripped. Princess was live in the men's room looking for the ghost. Am I refusing Princess? Am I refusing? Am I refusing? Evil twin. I'm back again.
Okay, you're gonna have to drop another one. Okay. Let me see. I just maxed out on my whole damn thing, I think. Let me go back to mine.
I'm gonna have to mute because I can't stop laughing.
Oh my goodness. Let's do this again. Let's see if I can get this going. Okay, drop. You're still laughing.
I know, I can't help it.
All right, drop another one. There's another one. Another one. Okay, now let me share it. When you can hear it.
Hi, Hakuna. We're watching Mr. Vlogger's videos on on Susan Bennett.
Hey, Tuna Masada. Happy Friday.
Hi, Dree.
Hey, Dre.
Did you get the other links, Tony?
I've never even seen these.
I haven't either. News Nation reporting there was large amount of blood in the house and every picture of that baby had been removed from the home. That is so sad. Yes, it is sad. Oh my
I
God.
did.
Large amount of
What'd they
blood.
say?
Isla Volta said, News Nation reporting there was a large amount of blood in the house, and every picture of that baby had been removed from the home. That is so sad. That is very sad.
Oh my God. And they found blood in the house?
A large amount of blood in the house. Well, didn't the idiots clean it up?
That's what I'd be thinking. Why didn't they clean it up? What
Yeah.
idiots. They didn't look like they were too smart.
Yes, Sakuna. Matata, yes. Baby Emmanuel. That poor baby.
Why would you remove all the photographs from the child in the
Yeah.
house?
Talk about making them look even more guilty.
One of them's gonna spill the beans, and for the blood to be all in the house, I mean, they wasn't too smart then with doing something with the body. They're gonna find this baby, and they're gonna find him dead, and it's sad.
Oh,
I hope they find him and bring him home.
absolutely. They're going to
It's
find
gonna
his
happen
body.
soon. If they left blood in the house and they didn't clean it up, they weren't too smart about covering up the body, then
Unbelievable. They didn't even try to clean up the blood. That's just disgusting. Just disgusting.
yeah. I hope they get what they deserve.
That's just, oh my God, it's so sad.
They might find that baby inside one of them places.
They may. Or across the street in the house that burned.
Or the spot that, that they found in the house that we heard they were digging up.
Yeah.
They could
Yeah.
have found the baby and not said it yet. They might be wanting to, get the parents and talk to them and not let it out that they've found the body to the parents yet.
Right. Blood don't go away, but yeah, there's special light to see blood even when it's cleaned up. But I'm sure them slobs never probably didn't even try to clean it up. Exactly.
Yeah, there's lights that can show it.
Why
It's
have a baby if you're
illumination.
going to hurt them? And this is the second one he's hurt. The piece of shit.
They can tell by the illumination of the blood that when they clean it up, whether that's an amount of blood that could kill someone or not.
Yeah.
Blood loss.
I hope it was blood that they could get like DNA sample on. You know?
Oh, they probably can. I bet that cleaning, they didn't clean too good. There was probably pieces of that they got DNA samples on. I bet so. They said the so-called parents were seen around town past few weeks at various places, but no one said they seen the baby. All pictures and clothing were removed from the home. All the baby's clothing was removed from the home, too.
That's just terrible.
Remember when you were a kid, whipped honey and peanut butter and toast? Last time I ate that, I went back into the yard and was working and thought I was going to have a heart attack sugar rush. Yeah, I remember eating peanut butter and jellies. That's something else. Well, guys, I think I'm going to get off here. I've been on here for a while, and I got to take a bath and do some other things, try to get my Ritz crackers and my cream cheese and Ritz crackers.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to drive and get them. If Jack go get them, I'm going to go get them. We're like, I'm going to go get them damn fuckers if you don't go get them, because I'm craving them.
Alrighty,
But
everybody have a good night.
You have a good night, Jill.
Alrighty.
Thanks for coming up and chatting with us.
You're welcome. All right. Good night, chat.
Thanks for everybody and your love and support.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming in and supporting me.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Everyone, you have a good, happy Friday night, and let the good times roll. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Peace out.
Wait, let me get my head straight. I need a drink of water. It's been days I've had a headache. Don't wanna wake up one day, feel like I regret things. I want my story just to have a happy ending. And I don't got a plan B, a plan A's all I need. Took the ships from the sea and burnt them all, no retreat. It's kill or get, eat, and get buried with the seeds. But that makes me feel free, hella focused on my dreams. I got habits, they're established. I'm doing things a bit manic, but I can handle it. Juggle this, juggle that, struggle here, lose some cash, win and lose, make it back. You can choose your own path, nothing good comes fast, nothing fast ever lasts. So I'll be patient but attack every day like it's my last. Push the pedal to the gas, burn the fuel that I have, start a fire, light a match, I ain't never looking back. So plant hard in your feet, there's no retreat, burn the boats on the shore till they're buried underneath. There ain't no going back. Forget the past, out of desperation are the people born who can last. There's no retreat, don't believe you got it in you. You can do anything that you think that you need. Don't be scared.